Hello and welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 43 on today, Sunday the 2nd of September 2012. And we have got something pretty big happening on the Disney News Show this week, and that is that this is going to be the first episode that is going to be in HD. I got my first HD camera this week, and so I'm really excited to put this video out in HD. Hopefully you'll be able to see it in full 1080p, which is absolutely fantastic, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And so yeah, so that's going to be coming up. The rest, all my YouTube videos now, hopefully, will be filmed on this camera, and so that is great. Normally I've never had proper camera like this, so it's fantastic stuff that I will be able to use it for YouTube and for other stuff. So fantastic stuff. I may do a quick video this week, kind of talking a bit about the camera. Maybe, I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens there. But as far as this past week goes, there was quite a big release on Disney Blu-ray this week. We had Cinderella, the Diamond Edition on Blu-ray, which I did an unboxing of on Tuesday. So if you've not seen that, the link will be down below, so you can go and have a check out of that. I bought the Trilogy Edition, and so yeah, so that is going to be, that is something good that's happened this week. We also, what else happened this week? We had the drawing of my contest, which you could win actually, that's Cinderella, as well as another Blu-ray. But that was fantastic. That was yesterday. So if you did enter the contest and you haven't looked at the results yet, definitely go and check out the contest results video which I posted yesterday. Well done to the winners once again. So yeah, what else have I picked up this week? Only really one thing, apart from the Blu-rays and stuff. I have got the unofficial guide to Walt Disney World 2013. It has been released this week, and as always, you have to pick up the unofficial guide. It is the #1 source really for anything Walt Disney World, well, attractions, hotels, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. It's all here in this big book. I'm not heading to Walt Disney World in the next 12 months, so this is probably not going to be a cover-to-cover read, but I do love just checking it out, and it's always great to keep up to date with the unofficial guide and seeing what them guys are doing. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you picking this up if you are heading to Walt Disney World anytime soon. I think, well, I got this copy yesterday. I think it will have been released sometime. I think it was on Friday over here in the UK. I think it's been released in the US a bit longer. But yeah, unofficial guide to Walt Disney World 2013. Fantastic, fantastic stuff there. But yeah, so we're going to get straight on with the news this week. And as always, starting at Walt Disney World. But we're going to be starting off at Epcot this week, sorry. As new details have been released this week about the new reimagining of Tesseract later this year. And in a live chat on the Disney Parks blog, as I mentioned last week, there was a chat with an Imagineer, and she spoke about a number of kind of the changes that are coming to the attraction. Firstly, we're going to be starting off in the queue. That's where some of the biggest changes are going to be happening, is that it's going to be kind of this big immersive experience straight from the start. And guests are going to be introduced to a new design system called the Chevrolet Automotive Design Process. And so you're going to be able to kind of create your own custom design vehicle, which looks really, really cool, and I'm quite excited about that. And so this design that you create is somehow going to be placed onto the ride vehicles that we know from Tesseract. And so this is how you're going to kind of make your way through the attraction on your own vehicle that you have designed in the queue. And I'm not kind of sure how that's going to happen, because there's going to be 6 people, is it, in a car in Tesseract, and so how are all these people going to be able to see their own design? But I'm sure the Imagineers have got some tricks up their sleeves how they're going to do that. But your vehicle is then going to be tested on 4 different kind of areas, and you're going to be scored, and you're going to be tested on capability, efficiency, responsiveness and speed. And they also mentioned that the actual track is going to be exactly the same test track that we know and love. And so that is fantastic. They're not really changing much there, but the whole kind of feel to it is going to be very different. And with that kind of scoring, there's going to be, I'm guessing, well, I'm pretty sure that they said that there's going to be like a scoreboard for the day, a leaderboard kind of thing, similar to what they do at Toy Story Midway Mania. If you're familiar with that, you'll know that they have kind of that leaderboard where you can kind of see what the scores of that day have been, and so you can kind of beat your score. So that's really cool. And from the new concept art that's been released, there's kind of been a lot of people talking about that it looks very Tron-like. You know how like Tron Legacy has been quite a big hit for Disney over the past 2 years or so, and I think there's kind of a bit of Tron being mixed into this, which is good really, and I think it does show a new kind of digital age and all that kind of stuff, and I think it's great. There's new neon lights and everything. If you go and have a look at the concept art that's been released, you'll be able to see that. And there was also a bit of talk about the Fast Pass ride and the single rider line, which are going to be still available for you guys who either want to take Fast Pass or single rider. And because the queue's going to be such an integral part of this whole experience now, I don't think that it's going to be as maybe effective to go through the Fast Pass or single rider, because I think they mentioned that you're going to have to pick a custom designed, pre-designed vehicle. You're not going to be able to design your own one, because obviously you have to go through the whole queue that way. So I don't know, we'll have to wait to see how that happens. And yeah, so that's just some pretty big news really. We've been waiting, haven't we, for a while for some more stuff about Test Track, and so it's fantastic that they've released all this information this week. And so yeah, that was great, and I really enjoyed the live chat with the Imagineers, and so that was really cool. So yeah, great stuff there. And so that is news from Epcot, and we're gonna move over to the Magic Kingdom. And as we move into September, Disney has actually already begun decorating the parks for Halloween. All down Main Street this week, I think, has been the first area hit by Halloween decorations, and they look fantastic as always. And again, as always, Magic Kingdom will play host to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party from next Tuesday, the 11th of September. So it's coming around really quick, isn't it? I mean, they do start Halloween very early at Disney, and so yeah, so from next Tuesday is when the first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will be happening. And something new for this year has been introduced, and it's been announced this week that it's something going to be called the Not So Scary Street Jam. And this is going to be kind of a dance routine that's going to take place after the Headless Horseman passes along the parade route and before the actual Boo to You Halloween parade. And you're going to have to watch this video, the Disney Parks bloggers, well, just Disney Parks has released, and it kind of shows you the whole routine that maybe you're going to have to learn if you want to take part. And so it's really quite cool, really, and you can learn the moves before you go, and so I'm quite excited about this, and this is something quite cool, because if you've been to the Halloween party before, you'll know that there's a time kind of in between the Headless Horseman's gone past, that there's not much happens really. You sat there along the parade route and you're waiting for something. So for kids now, I guess adults can participate as well. There's going to be this cool new dance routine that's just going to get people buzzing, I think. I think it just looks really, really cool. And I like this way that they're kind of thinking about more stuff to get people involved in the whole experience. And it's going to look great, and everyone in Halloween costumes dancing. It's quite like a thriller kind of moves, and it's nice, it's good. I'm really excited about this, and I'd just like to know what you guys think about this. Do you think it's good? Watch the video, I'd really recommend it. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can go and check it out after the news. And so yeah, that's great. But yeah, very excited. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I've been over the past 2 years. I've been to the past 2 parties, and fantastic events. One of my favourite things whilst at Disney was the Halloween party. I just loved it. But yeah, so that is information about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party starting next Tuesday. Okay, so staying at Magic Kingdom, but moving on to New Fantasyland now, and exclusive previews have begun this week for the Enchanted Tales with Belle experience coming to Magic Kingdom's New Fantasyland when it opens later this year. And there have been quite a few different videos online, which you can go and check out if you want. I'll leave a link to one down below. And I really actually don't want to spoil it for you guys. If you are not wanting to go and watch, obviously, I'm not going to spoil you guys the whole experience. But I'm just going to say that these audio animatronics that they've created for this look absolutely astounding. I mean, I've been blown away by what I've seen. I mean, there is an animatronic of Madame de la Grande Bouche, who's the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast, obviously, and Lumiere. And they look absolutely fantastic, and the whole experience is, it does look exciting, it looks really cool, and it looks like it's going to be a really immersive experience, like getting into the characters and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to give too much details away, I probably have already, but sorry. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then don't watch the video. But if you do want to take a look at what's going to be happening, then definitely do. But for the animatronics, for me, I mean, they do look like they've just been pulled straight out of the movie. I mean, it's just fantastic. But yeah, so the Enchanted Tales of Belle is having some exclusive previews at the moment. If you're down in Walt Disney World, just let me know. Let me know what did you think about these. I mean, what is it as good as it looks? I mean, did these animatronics, are they really that fantastic? But yeah, so just let me know if you get a chance to take part in these over the coming few days. Okay, so we're moving on with a little bit more news now regarding New Fantasyland, and new concept art has been released this week. Of the new Ariel meet and greet, and Ariel's going to be meeting guests close to her new attraction, the Under the Sea Journey of Little Mermaid attraction, and she is going to be in mermaid form. So she's going to be, I think she'll be sat down. It looks like she sat down on a kind of giant kind of seashell kind of structure, which looks quite cool. And I think guests will be going to sit down next to her and have a chat and some stuff like that, and it looks really cool actually. I didn't get a chance, I never got a chance really to meet Ariel when she was in mermaid form, and it looks like quite a cool experience. When I've met her before, I've seen her in wearing like her dress and stuff when she's in human form. So yeah, but yeah, this is quite cool stuff. I mean, it's really showing that we are getting really close to the opening dates and to the preview dates, obviously, because the official previews are starting on November 19th, if you remember, and the grand opening on December the 6th, and so getting closer. Great stuff. So yeah, we are now going on to a bit more meet and greet actually news, and I mentioned last week that the newest addition to the Disney Fairies coming to Disney parks is going to be a character called Periwinkle from The Secret of the Wings, which is a new film coming out later this year. And last week, I didn't have a date for when she was actually going to come, but now we know that she's going to be she's set to make her first appearance a week today on September 9th. So this is going to be at Tinkerbell's Magical Nook in in Adventureland. Oh, I need to get my facts straight. Yeah, Adventureland. So you know, as you just kind of walk into Adventureland, it's near the Adventureland veranda. You just go right, and it's a fantastic place to go and meet the characters, really. And I don't know if this is going to be where it's going to when it's going to be happening in Disneyland, because we know that Periwinkle is also coming to Disneyland sometime soon. But we know this is definitely the date for Magic Kingdom, and so if anyone is there next week and manages to get some pictures, maybe just send them to me. I'd love to have a look at what this new area looks like. Apparently, it's going to be quite a wintry feel. I mean, the whole of this film, I think, is set in the winter woods, or at least a bit of it. And so I think they're going to be doing a whole overlay with snow and kind of ice and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's going to look really cool. So if you guys get a chance to go, then please let me know what it's like. I'd love to see some pictures. Okay, and just last little bit at Walt Disney World now, and there's been some refurbishment news from the Magic Kingdom, and the Magic Carpets of Aladdin in Adventureland is set to close for refurb on October the 8th until October 25th, reopening on October 26th. So just bear that in mind if you're heading to Walt Disney World and to the Magic Kingdom during October. Though the Magic Carpets of Aladdin in Adventureland will not be open during them dates that I've just mentioned. Okay, and we now going to move over to just some general parks news now regarding both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and I'm quite excited about this. I really do love this, something they've announced, and it is that Disney has released details this week regarding a new brand of merchandise coming to the parks later this year, and they're going to be a twist on a classic theme, which is the classic Mickey ears which are available at the parks. And many of us will have been to Walt Disney World and will have bought a pair of Mickey ears to wear around the parks. I mean, lots of people you see. But now they're being shrunk down into a small collectible item. They're going to be called Mouska ears, and they will be kind of packaged quite similarly to how you get Vinylmations. So they're going to be in a little box. They're going to be, the ones that we've seen are going to be like, let's just have a look here, like this. We're going to be able to, you're going to be able to see what ones you're getting. There are actually two different kind of series have been released this week, the concept art. There's one kind of featuring the Fab Five, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy and Pluto, and the other is kind of a retro, kind of pop Mickey kind of look, which looks quite nice. And they're going to be collectible, they're going to be tradable, I think. Actually, no, don't hold me to that, but I presume that Disney's going to make these tradable, and I'm very excited about this. I mean, I don't know if I'll get into it soon, because obviously I'm not heading to Walt Disney World anytime soon, but very nice stuff. And it's been announced that each will retail, well, each standard one will retail for $12.95, and actually inside the box they're going to contain a chain strap, a keychain and a hair clip. So there's numerous ways you're going to be able to display these. I think it's fantastic, really. I mean, everyone loves getting the Mickey ears, so why not get little collectible ones? Fantastic stuff. And if anyone does get a chance to pick any up, I think, I don't know if they gave a date, I can't remember if they did give a date, but I'd love to know what they look like, not look like, but like how big they are, kind of what they look like as accessories and stuff. So yeah, really cool stuff, and yeah, great news there from merchandise, and obviously I love collecting Disney, and so that is some fantastic news there. So that does actually conclude all the parks news for this week, but we do actually have some quite exciting news from Aulani. And I spoke to you a few weeks ago about new features and enhancements coming to Disney's Aulani Resort in Hawaii. And I actually now have some quite cool details that I'm going to share with you right now. And part of the expansion is going to include a family themed pool, as well as a kids splash zone, which, as you can probably guess, will include things like water jets, you know that kind of kids play stuff. And so that's great that they're kind of enhancing the pools that they have there. I mean, they've got some cool pools already, but it's great that they're going to bring more to it. And there's also going to be 2 new eateries on the property. The first will be adjacent to the new pools, and will serve a continental breakfast as well as lunch and dinner, kind of stuff like sandwiches, you know that kind of stuff. And the dinner will, the second will be a quick service restaurant located at the beach, offering snacks, grab and go, great stuff if you're on the beach. So it has been announced that work will begin this month and will conclude midway through next year. So it's great that they're getting cracking straight away. It's going to be take them to about mid-2013, I think they've said, and so I'm very excited to see what kind of enhancements they do really bring. And I think it's fantastic that Aulani's only a year old. This week it did celebrate its first year anniversary, so it's fantastic that Aulani is seeing the more refurbishment, not really refurbishments, enhancements, and new features coming to the resort, and I'm very excited to see what they do. So yeah, if anyone does get a chance to go anytime soon, take a look at the new stuff that's coming. I mean, obviously it'll take a while for them to be for it to be visible for the new changes, but yeah, great stuff. Okay, and we are now just going to move on to a bit of other news, and regarding a bit of Disney movies, and the dates for a number of upcoming Disney releases in the UK for 2013 have been announced this week. Firstly, Monsters Inc. 3D is coming on January the 18th, Wreck-It Ralph on February 15th, Finding Nemo 3D on March 29th, and Monsters University on July 12th. So, kind of the releases for Disney are kind of a bit vague here in the UK, but I'm pretty sure they are the exact release dates for a number of Disney's 2032 releases. But most of these dates actually differ quite significantly from their US counterparts, and which stuff like Finding Nemo, which is actually coming out in only 2 weeks in the US in September, but we don't get it till March, so that's it's ages really, isn't it? And Wreck-It Ralph will actually be hitting theatres in November over in the US, where we don't get it till February, but I know we always get it late, don't we, over here? But I think it stuff looks like Monsters Inc. 3D and Monsters University were coming out at a similar time, which I'm very excited about. I do love Monsters Inc. and I'm so excited for the 3D version. And also Monsters University, I mean, they're going to be so fantastic. Next year is going to be such a good year for Disney films. I mean, look at them. 4 fantastic movies coming out next year, and very excited. So yeah, that is a bit of theatre news. But this week's Disney Blu-ray and DVD releases in the UK are 101 Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians 2, and also Disney Nature's African Cats. And these are all going to be released tomorrow. 101 Dalmatians and 101 Dalmatians 2 are going to be available separately, as well as in one pack. And yes, I'm very excited. I will be going tomorrow to pick up a copy of 101 Dalmatians and also African Cats. I don't know if I'll be picking up 101 Dalmatians 2, I'll have to wait and see. But definitely check back tomorrow for unboxings of them too, for 101 Dalmatians. I mean, oh my god, I can't even say it. And African Cats. But yeah, so in store tomorrow. Fantastic stuff. I'm really excited about 101 Dalmatians. One of my favourites, and it's got my favourite Disney character, Cruella de Vil, is in that film. So I'm so excited to watch that on Blu-ray. And so yeah. But we also have a release date for the US this week. And on Blu-ray this week, the US is getting Hocus Pocus. This is going to be available from Tuesday, and I'm very excited to see this coming to Blu-ray. It's one of my favourite Halloween movies. I think it may be my favourite Halloween movie ever. I watch it every year, and I have the DVD, but I was hoping it was going to come out here in the UK before Halloween. I don't know if it is, so maybe I will end up importing that. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? So yeah, in the US you're getting Hocus Pocus on Blu-ray this week. So that does really wrap up all the news for this week. We've got a lot of stuff that I've got through today. Sorry if it's taken a while, and but yeah. I hope you really enjoyed the HD video. I'm hoping I can upload it in HD. I mean, if I don't, I mean it'll just be standard quality. But I really hope I will be able to get this up in 3D. Let me know if you like the quality. And so yeah, so thank you very much for watching. This has been the Disney News Show. Been episode 43 on today, Sunday the 2nd of September 2012, from me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. Do not forget to leave me any comments, any questions, anything about Disney, about the news show, about anything Disney in general. Leave them down below. Send me a personal message. I love chatting to you guys about Disney, about all these things that I've been speaking about today. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on Test Track, on the Enchanted Tales of Belle. I just love hearing all your thoughts. So send me messages. That'd be fantastic. Also, if you don't know, I am on Twitter. I'm at CruellasFurCoat. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, Disney news, more stuff throughout the week, definitely go and check me out at CruellasFurCoat. Link will be down below. And so that is pretty much it. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the new quality. And I will see you in an upcoming video. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.